Greetings everyone, welcome to my channel Learn with Anu Bajaj. Today I will be discussing the chapter Gifts by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Let's get started. Gifts by R.W. Emerson is a thought-provoking essay bestowing some valuable tips on giving and receiving gifts. While giving gift, the receiver should feel affection, care behind it rather than feeling indebted to the giver. Giving gifts to the others should not be only for sake of giving. It's very much human nature that a person always remains in the need of love, and when people love others, they present him gifts. When love vanishes, gifts cease to come. This is highly shameful and unfortunate. Such melting away of love puts ugly scar on the sentiments attached to the giver and receiver. Flowers and fruits are ideal choice for giving gifts. Flowers are the most charming offerings of the nature. Not an iota of doubt, flowers are harbinger of love, freshness, gentle touch and sublime creativity. Everyone is cheered by their brightness. A bunch of delicate flowers does not put us in obligations, just an expression of love with no fancy and frills attached. The best part is that receiver receives these delicate, beautiful gifts with utter warmth and a great sense of gratitude. Fruits assure of providing a sense of satisfaction with satiating values attached to it. If a fruit grower walks a long distance carrying the basket of fruits on his back, gives to his friend or relative, it increases the value of the present, as not only the money but labor is also involved in transporting the gift. Necessity of the recipient is also one of the parameters while choosing the gift. Sometimes it becomes a complex situation to present someone who is not deprived of it. Gifting food items to a hungry person or gifting a pair of shoes to a barefooted person is a great idea behind, as it fulfills the need and develops a strong bond between the giver and the receiver. Choosing jewels or rings is a shame on gifts, as no sentimental values are attached to it. It's purely talent and skill of goldsmith, not ours. Heavy, expensive jewelry are apologies for gifts. One should choose such gifts that touch the chord, developing emotional bond. Sailors gifting corals and shells, miners gifting gems, a farmer bringing his own harvest, painter presenting a painting becomes significant and priceless possessions for the recipient. Gifts should suit the character of the receiver. Giving and receiving should be on equal basis. Gifts should convey our feelings, sentiments, and any sort of obligation, thus bringing giving and receiving at par, speaking volumes of love and happiness. Thank you very much. Tip of the day. Those who do not wish to change their strategies, systems, ways, and stuck to their conventional methods are surely bound to lag behind. So, embrace the change with all your open heart. Modern and out-of-box thinking is a way to let development and growth in. Further, I would like to add that gone are the days when we would be appreciating the saying, slow and steady wins the race. Times have changed. Now rabbit will rule the herd, not tortoise. In my next tutorial, I will be enriching your knowledge by discussing the chapter titled A Gorilla in the Guest Room by Gerald Durrell, throwing light on relationship, understanding and bonding between human and animals. Thank you. Stay happy, stay safe and do take good care of yourself.